Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about my top tips and tricks for eating vegan at Walt Disney World. So if you guys don't know, Caleb and I just got back from our honeymoon last week, I think, where we went to Disney World and Universal Studios. I was going to make this video about both, but to be honest, Universal Studios was really awful about eating vegan there. Pretty much all we could find was soft pretzels and some hummus. So I'm not even going to talk about Universal because you're gonna have to bring your own food, and I don't recommend planning on finding food there. But there were a lot of really good options at Walt Disney World, and I freaking love Disney World. It was one of my favorite places ever, and it's just so much fun. We spent 3 days there, so obviously we didn't eat every vegan option at every place, but I'm gonna kind of tell you about the things that we did find, how we found it, and also before we went, I made a pretty extensive list of every restaurant I could find there that had a vegan option. So I'll tell you about those too. And yeah, hopefully this video is really helpful if you're planning a Disney vacation, or even if you're not and you just are curious. I don't know. Thanks for watching, and I guess let's just get into it. So my top tip for sure is, this is just a top tip for going to Disney World in general and for eating, and it's to download the My Disney Experience app. It is awesome. It's how you can book fast passes just like from your phone. It's how you can check on all of your reservations. You can even order food while you're walking around the park at some restaurants and then tell them when you're there to pick it up, and then you can go pick it up. That's how Caleb and I ate at Magic Kingdom every day. It was so useful. You can be like standing in line for Space Mountain or whatever and be like, oh, I'm kind of hungry. Order your food. So when you get off Space Mountain, you can just go and grab it and eat. It's awesome. But the other awesome thing about the app is there's a search bar, and I searched the word vegan, and then all of the restaurants that have a vegan option on their menu shows up. So it's a super easy way to see where around you has vegan options. There are some restaurants that have gluten and other allergy-free menus, so maybe they don't have a vegan burger on the specific menu, but if you go in and say you have an allergy or that you're vegan and you'd like to have this burger on request, most places will make it for you, which is super awesome. Most of the time we were going, and we didn't want to have to go to a restaurant and ask if they would be willing to make us a burger that we were requesting. We really wanted to just eat the burger, like have it there ready for us. So the app made it super useful to find things that were directly on the menu, and ordering food while you're walking around was just amazing. Another awesome thing about Disney, and I guess my second tip, would be a lot of the snacks around are vegan. So maybe you don't want to eat a full meal, or you're gonna go back to your hotel and find somewhere to eat in Orlando or something. There are a lot of just treats around that are vegan. All of the Mickey Mouse soft pretzels are vegan. All of the Dole Whip around is vegan, and Dole Whip is so good. It was one of our favorite things that we got. We got it 2 days that we were there. It's like a pineapple ice cream, I guess. All of the popcorn is also vegan. It's super salty, but it was still really good. The cotton candy is vegan, so we did get cotton candy one day. There's a lot of places around that just have like fruit cups or some hummus with vegetables or stuff like that, that's just super easy to grab and go and eat really quick if you're just not ready to sit down and eat a meal. So that's super useful, but definitely I would recommend soft pretzels and Dole Whip. We ate a lot of soft pretzels and Dole Whip while we were gone, and they really kept us going for when we weren't ready to sit down and eat. And now I guess I'm going to talk about the specific places that we ate in the parks, and then also the places that I read in my research, I guess, that have vegan options. I have this note on my phone that has all of the options that we found to eat, so I can put that down below if you guys want to save that. I just have it in my files. It's a Word file that I kept on my computer, so me talking about it, you might not be able to remember everything that I'm saying, but it'll hopefully be helpful if you want to save it. So when we went, the first day that we went to Disney, we spent it at Hollywood Studios and Epcot, and we ended up not eating anything at Hollywood Studios just because we only went on the Tower of Terror a few times, and then we left because the Rock and Roll roller coaster was down, and there's not really any other fun rides, in my opinion, to ride there. We did walk around Toy Story Land, which was cool, but yeah, we didn't really plan on spending a lot of time there other than the Tower of Terror, so we didn't eat anything there. But there are quite a few options. So at the ABC Commissary, you can get a vegan burger with french fries, and in my experience I found that the vegan burger is the Beyond Burger, which is awesome. I freaking love the Beyond Burger, so that was really cool. So you can get that, and most of the prices are surprisingly affordable. I would expect that a vegan option at a place like Disney World would be a little more expensive, but it's really not much more than eating at a regular restaurant. Like this vegan burger with french fries at ABC Commissary is only $12.49. So I think that's really affordable. On Sunset Boulevard, there's a place called Anaheim Produce where you can get fruit, pretzels, pickles, chips. That's another one of those places that's really good to just get snacky things if you're looking for some. And you can also get vegetable sushi at the Starring Rolls Cafe. At Rosie's All-American Cafe, you can get a vegan burger per request. So those are the kinds of places we chose not to go just because we didn't want to take the chance of them not being able to make us the burger and then having to go find somewhere else. But if you have time or you're not like as lazy as us, I would definitely recommend just doing that. You can also get vegan pho and spring rolls at Hollywood Brown Derby in Hollywood Boulevard. We actually walked by that place and we're gonna eat there if we stayed at Hollywood Studios longer, but because we didn't eat there. And then that is all of the vegan options that I saw in my research at Hollywood Studios. But think of like Hollywood Studios isn't that big of a place, so the fact that they have that many options and they're a small area, it's pretty cool. Next is Epcot. Personally, Hollywood Studios and Epcot are my two least favorite Disney parks. I wouldn't necessarily go there again. We went there because Caleb's never been to Disney World and I wanted to give him the full experience, but I could really go without them. But Epcot does have a lot of good options. So in American Adventure, you can get the Beyond Burger or you can get a chicken sandwich with fries at the Liberty Inn. At Morocco, you can get a veggie platter without the pita. You can also get a tangerine couscous salad, or you can get a Mediterranean falafel wrap without tzatziki. And you can get all of those at the Tangierine Café. In Japan, you can get veggie sushi, rice, seaweed salad, and edamame at Tokyo Dining. And you could also get a vegetable roll at Katsura Grill. In Germany, you can get a pretzel with mustard, which, I mean, you can get a pretzel with mustard everywhere in the park. At Mexico, you can get chips and guac. In Italy, you can apparently get pizza. I don't know if that pizza has vegan cheese or if it is just you have to get it cheeseless, but either way, it's a good option. And that's at Via Napoli. In France, you can get sorbet. In Future World, which is where we ate, and so you would have seen that in our Hollywood Studios and Epcot vlog, you can get a chicken korma at Sunshine Seasons, and then I just got a grab-and-go vegan wrap there. But that was super easy, and they also had like fresh fruit and stuff around. And then last for Epcot, if you go to Norway or character dining, which is more like breakfast stuff, you can get a tofu scramble, veggies, and hash browns, or you can get an allergy waffle. So apparently they do make the Mickey Mouse waffles vegan if you get the allergy ones. I don't really know much about it. We didn't eat breakfasts at Disney World because we didn't stay at a Disney resort, but I think that is a really good option. I love waffles. I don't know about you, and if something's Disney Mickey Mouse shaped, I'll probably want to eat it more because that's what made me want those pretzels so much. I just love it. And that is everything that I had written down for Epcot. Next is Magic Kingdom, which Magic Kingdom has a lot of options, and I freaking love Magic Kingdom. It makes me so happy. It was my favorite vlog that we made because you could just tell we were seriously having so much fun and we were so happy. It was just, I'm sorry, I can't stop playing with my hair. This is my biggest issue. I just love it so much, and we ended up eating 3 different meals at the exact same place at Magic Kingdom just because it was really, really good and we were really enjoying it. So I guess I will start with that. That is in Frontierland, and it is at Pecos Bill's Tall Tale Inn, I think it was called, in Frontierland, and they had a Beyond Burger, and then they had chips with guac, or you can get rice or beans. We tried all of those sides. All of them were so good, and the burger was really good. We ate it for lunch our first day at Magic Kingdom, and then for dinner that night, and then the next night too, because it was so good. And in Frontierland, you can also get Mickey Mouse soft pretzels and a vegetable rice bowl at the same Pecos Bill's place. So that place is really good. I would highly recommend it. That's one that you can order online through the app and then just go and pick it up, and it's super convenient. They're really quick about getting it to you. And there's also a big topping bar for your burger, so you can get like pickles, lettuce, tomato, salsa, corn, whatever you want for free. So that's really awesome. Then in Tomorrowland, you can also get a vegan burger at the Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe, or you can get a Mickey Mouse soft pretzel at the Cool Ship Cooling Station. So I mean, pretty much if you walk around Disney, everywhere you're gonna find a Mickey Mouse shaped soft pretzel. They're really good, they're really convenient, they're super yummy. I don't really need to tell you, but I wanted to make sure I wrote them down because I knew I was gonna want to eat one. So I wanted to make sure when that time came that I knew where to find one and I could just go there and get it. In Fantasyland, you can get popcorn at Maurice's Amazing Popping Machine, and that also includes the caramel corn. We did not try the caramel corn, but we did try the popcorn, and it was really salty, but it was really good. You can also get pizza with vegan cheese at the Pinocchio Village House. You can get fresh fruit at Gaston's Tavern. And you can get hummus and chips at Prince Eric's Village Market. Then if you go to Adventureland, you can get pineapple Dole Whip at the Aloha Isle, which is where we got it, and it was so good. You can also get a vegetable burrito with plain rice instead of the cilantro rice at Tortuga Tavern. I'm not sure why you can't get the cilantro rice, but I wrote it down specifically that you can't. So like I said before, it's definitely good to do your research and pay attention to what sides and little things that you would probably expect to be vegan aren't vegan, just so you're aware before you get there and you don't have to ask a million questions. And finally, for Magic Kingdom in Liberty Square, you can get chili without cheese or a veggie sandwich with no slaw at the Columbia Harbor House. You can also get fresh fruit at the Liberty Square Market. You can get a vegan burger at the Liberty Tree Tavern. You can get snacks, different snacks at Main Street Bakery, or you can get fruit, waffles, ice cream, and sorbet at the Plaza Ice Cream Parlor on Main Street USA. Main Street USA is so fun. It's so cool. It's like its own little town, own little world. It's so fun to walk around in there. So I was super excited to know that they had options in there. There's also a Starbucks in there, which Kayla went to, so you can get a coffee drink or whatever you normally get from there with almond milk if you want to get a latte or whatever. So that's super useful. And then for Animal Kingdom in Africa, you can get popcorn, fruit, a Mickey Mouse soft pretzel, and Dole Whip. So Africa is our go-to place to get all kinds of snacks because those are all the snacks that we wanted to eat. I think we actually did get popcorn, a soft pretzel, and Dole Whip all while we were there in Africa because we were just feeling snacky. If you go to Asia, you can get a roasted vegetable couscous wrap without the yogurt sauce at the Yak and Yeti local food cafe. At Discovery Island, again, you can get a Mickey Mouse soft pretzel, or you can get vegan cheese pizza at Pizzafari. And finally, in Dinoland USA, you can get a Mickey Mouse soft pretzel at Dino Bite Snacks. You can get a vegan burger at Restaurantosaurus, or you can get a hummus and pita, samosas, and a falafel sandwich without tzatziki at Mr. Kamal's vegetarian cart. That is all of the stuff that I had written down for places and things that you can eat at Disney World. I hope this video was helpful in kind of showing you that there really are a lot of options, but the good thing about Disney is if you don't want to eat any of that stuff, they are really, really good about letting you bring in all of your own food. I know they do have rules on their website about the size and type of cooler that you can bring in, but for the most part, we saw people bringing in so much food. Like, you can pack however much you want. You can go to the store in Orlando. We stayed at the resort right down the road from a Whole Foods. So we went to Whole Foods and bought bagels and stuff that we ate for breakfast and dinner stuff that we wanted to eat when we weren't at a park. So going grocery shopping and making your own food to bring is totally okay. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, chips, wraps, whatever you want. They're super good about letting you bring it in. And then, I mean, I've never heard of anyone having any trouble, but if you did, I'm sure if you just said you had an allergy or that you had a specific diet that you were following, there wouldn't be an issue. They're definitely more strict about things at Universal. Yeah, so Disney World is really great. There's a lot of options, really good options. It's so fun, and I love that they're making you able to be vegan and have the full experience of eating at a Disney restaurant and having snacks and not having to leave or bring big bags with all of your own food, because even though that is probably a more financially responsible option, we were on our honeymoon and we really wanted to eat out and have some yummy stuff. So it was so fun, and I'm really glad I get to make this video through experience, and I hope it was helpful. So if it was, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Let me know any other kinds of videos you want me to make. I'm really loving making videos lately, so I'd love for you guys to give me some suggestions, and I guess that's it. So I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.